Welcome back, everybody.
Hello! We're playing more FriendSim because I can only convince Josh to play the Homestuck games on the anniversary.
Volume 2.
Yes. We're going to at least get through 2 volumes each time.
You stumble through the streets of a strange alien world. Passing on this hostile planet, you have been desperate. That's for information, for provisions, possibly for a bit of medical attention. Okay, along the way, we had some laughs, embarrassing missteps, and some even encounters with alien meat products. You don't want to get into it.
Correct.
What you do want to get into is friendship.
Friendship.
Entire planet of endless friends opportunities await you.
Honestly, at this point, you'd make friends with one of those weird purple bushes. You're not picky.
Wait, you see something in the distance, or perhaps someone.
Someone? Who do you want to befriend first?
Art. Oh, what lie breaks through yonder weirdly organic architecture breaks?
I mean, that's not incorrect.
A small figure purchase.
Oh! My gosh! You are so...
So far, you swallowed quite a bit of insults in regards to your looks and intelligence level. You aren't really up to the type to let the shallow opinions of others get you down. But it's been kind of a rough day. You brace yourself.
Cute!
Oh. She gives you a sweet, sincere smile.
I've never seen anything like you! It's giving me all sorts of new ideas!
Boy, do you hope some of these ideas are about friendship. Now that you got a taste of it, you are hungry for more. Take a stumbling step forward, and your ribs remind you that although the potential of camaraderie is enough to improve your mental health, it can't cure acute injuries.
Oh, you don't look so good. Come inside! I've been looking for new contributors.
Contributors? That should mean friendship contributors? No, that's dumb. Maybe she runs some sort of alien newspaper and she wants you on staff. She looks a little young for that, though. But what the heck? What the heck do you know about alien management hierarchy? You follow her to the nearby building, and now that you're looking up for your avarice hunt for companionship, you notice you wandered into kind of an upscale part of the town. There's lots of garbage, and people collapse in the streets. You see one of those spiky robot things? But it's washing a window instead of shooting a laser at a group of children. That's not high class? You don't know what is.
I mean...
Before you can follow her inside, she turns around the threshold, blocking you away.
Real quick. You don't happen to be an artist? I said that already. You don't happen to be an artist. Do you?
Artistry! As a matter of fact.
Tell her, yeah, it isn't exactly your whole deal, but you've done known to dabble. Oh, I see how it is. Well, you aren't going to snake road in any trade secrets out of me. Goodbye. So we have to lie. Well, for you it's not lying, so we'll just play as you and not me.
No, I never had much knack for it.
Oh, good. Friendships between artists can be so fraught. That's actually very accurate. Yeah. Much better to just keep things between artists and art appreciators. That way no one can get jealous.
That girl's smile widens even further than you feel an unbelievable rush of joy. Have you finally found someone who's a total fucking maniac?
Unlikely. I'm a blue blood.
And she brought up friendship without you having to mention it at all. It puts a spring in your step, or as much as a spring as possible with a broken arm and misaligned torso. She leads you into an elevator of buttons, labeled in spiky letters that make absolutely no sense to you. You realize probably nothing is ever going to make sense to you ever again.
I love Homestuck Woods like that.
That's okay. Your hierarchy of needs has adjusted recently. Your new friend. You're jumping the gun with this descriptor, but you're feeling seriously good about it. Stands in the corner of the elevator, wringing her claws.
I wish I'd known I was going to have company. I would have cleaned up a little. It's been a while since I've had anyone new.
You were sure that whatever disaster her home is, it can't be any worse than the other places you have seen here. Although, you kind of get what she means. She's an artist. She's wearing an artist smock that's covered in splashes of paint.
You hope it's paint?
Actually, it doesn't really look like paint. But it could be anything else, could it? It's every color of the rainbow! The elevator door slides open and you step into space. You're relieved to find it's totally recognizable. Table flows with massive palettes and blushes. Clouded jars of water and sponges. Several easels stand between the windows to catch the light of the two moons, and a number of canvases lean against the wall. Turn so you don't see what's on them.
First things first.
She brings you over to a wall screen that looks way more high-tech than anything you have on your now defunct starship, tapping away at a series of unreadable symbols. And then she indicates you should take your sling off your sling.
Here, go ahead and stick this in there, and stick it in there.
She seems to want you to put your injured arm into a large hole in the wall. Which you do, because you are sure your new friend has the best interests at heart. The hole shrinks down like a blood pressure cuff, sending bolts of agony through you. You want to yank your arm back out, but you don't. Even if it's broken, you still like having it attached to you. Instead, you shout a lot and thrash your other limb about.
Calm down, you big wriggler! It's like you've never seen a medicalizer before.
No, I haven't.
And if you don't stop moving, it won't work.
Tears spill down your cheeks, but you force yourself still. You can bear the pain. You'll do it for your friend. She's looking at you hopefully, and she's so delicate and pretty, almost angelic. You look at her face, and you tell yourself it's all going to be okay. Finally, the hole releases you, and you pull your arm back out and find it's completely healed. You moved your fingers. It doesn't even hurt anymore. Hey, things are looking up.
See? I told you.
This is great. You have majority of the urge to celebrate. Be chill about it. You think her pursuively, but you manage to keep it all to a strictly verbal sort. Medicalizer's great. This part of the city is great. You really need more rich friends. You tell her this, throwing in the compliment or shooting away at it. See, friendship stuff is easy.
I'm glad you feel that way. You've obviously really strange and under-socialized. But you don't seem to be a complete cultural idiot. Plus, I think it's really endearing how helpless and trusting you are.
Oh. You laugh, slightly unnerved. You understand it's a compliment, but after a recent encounter with another girl in blue. Well, it all ended okay. And she is so nice and friendly, and she keeps calling you cute. Which you think is pretty generous of her, concerning your disgusting mess you are at this point.
Speaking of low bloods, what's your blood color?
Blue! Blue!
Just out of curiosity.
Blood color, you're not sure what you're talking about. But... red, you tell it's red. She looks disappointed.
I've got plenty of burgundy.
I'm now scared.
I've got plenty of burgundy. Oh well! A good thing I have a delivery coming soon. Hey, do you think you can help me set up a few things before they get here?
They... visitors, as in plural, as in multiple potential friends. Oh, hell yes! You are all over this, especially considering your newly healed arm. You are anxious to display all the simple motor functions you can perform. We know things our character doesn't. This is a complete psychopath.
Last time I knew a rainbow painter, he killed everyone on a ship. What?
She gives you another radiant smile. You live for those smiles, man. They are so full of the glowing nectar of bromance.
Is it bromance when I'm a girl?
So tell me about this. Tell me about this person who killed everybody on the ship.
You mean Gamzee?
Right, Gamzee.
What?
The clown.
Uh-huh.
The one who's down the clown.
Uh-huh.
The one you need to keep high, otherwise he's gonna be down the clown.
Uh-huh. Perfect! Let's do this. Work always goes faster with 2 pairs of hands, after all.
Yes, absolutely it does. And even if by that she seems to mean her hands are pointing while she tells you where to port things, you're totally fine with that. Your ribs are still kind of killing you, but you swallow down that pain. You're getting pretty good at that. Too bad you can't stick your whole torso into that medical science friction hole in the wall. Well, maybe you could, but not right now. Right now, you got a friend to help. She instructs you to clear all the furniture to the edges of the room and lay down a big purple tarp. Apparently, tarps aren't blue on this planet.
Nope.
I mean, I have some brown ones, too.
I mean, I'm pretty sure tarps come in all colors on this planet. It's just blue is kind of the default.
She answers her phone and presses open the apartment door. She runs over to the elevator with a squeal of delight.
There you are! Sorry I'm getting so giggly about this. It's just been a while since I've had any new paints.
Yeah. Wait. Paints. That's what's coming? Not paint, but there's something pretty crucial missing from this whole outfit that she got going here. There aren't any paints.
I mean, there's some dried out ones on that palette.
No tubes, dribbling color, or pots from top slap partially unscrewed. There aren't even any pencils. The elevator opens and 2 trolls come in. They have exactly similar shaped horns and are almost the exact same height. Brothers? Do trolls have brothers?
Ish?
From their uniforms and debauchery and douchery. Douchery? Swaggering away walking idea they are some sort of law enforcement. That and the fur troll in handcuffs they are dragging behind them.
Thank you guys! You always bring me the best materials.
This planet is messed up.
What?
They don't say anything, they just bring the fur troll to the tarp and force them into a kneeling position. Then they bow to her and leave the way they came. This doesn't look great.
That axe is as big as I am!
Even before she runs out of the room and comes back with an axe size to her body. You are not loving this. The troll in the carpet trembles and bites down a sob, but they don't say anything or try to run. She isn't going to do what it looks like she is.
Is she?
Is she? You can't bring yourself to believe that. This cute, little, alien girl is gonna straight up axe murder you right in front of you. Presumably the pink thing, their blood. You stammer something to the effect. She laughs.
Well, I don't use my fingers. I'm not a fucking animal.
She considers you for a few moments, tapping a claw against her mouth.
I know. You can help me.
Okay. Well, it's better than being the one being murdered.
Correct. And I can promise you, if you don't help me, you will be the one being murdered. I only ever let one other person help me with my work. And she's out of town right now. But you and I have a connection. You feel it too, right?
You do! God, you do! You've been feeling like so much lately. For everyone you meet, you find you maybe come across someone who would readily accept your brilliant longings without putting you through the ringer first.
You do want to help me, don't you?
You do! You want that more than anything. She looks at you silently.
Oh, why don't you do the honors?
She holds out the axe.
I wouldn't offer this to just anyone. But I can tell how special you are.
You're trembling. The troll in the sharp is also trembling. But like you, they seem to have accepted their fate. You slowly, inevitably, you hold out your hand for the axe. She gives it to you with a smile. God damn it. You forgot about your broken ribs. And that you're human and you can't pick up this gigantic axe with one hand. You drop it and it bounces away from you. Like, way more than you'd think an axe should probably bounce. You look over at her where you are doubled over with pain and strain. She laughs and retrieves the axe, and once again swinging up without any signs of strain. She doesn't even have any signs of visible muscle. What is this skull made out of?
Blue? How silly of me. You seem so culturally advanced that for a second, I forgot about your natural inferiority.
Thank you for remembering. Thank you. I forgot for myself, too.
Here! I'll give you a second chance.
You're not, please. A second chance, so that does not include her.
Usually I just use chains. But I've got a better idea.
Oh God. You get what she wants to do. You hesitate, and she smiles even sweeter. Sweet like poison.
Oh? You don't want to help me?
Sharp crinkles underneath as you kneel. You grasp the troll's shoulders and mumble an apology. They continue to say nothing. She is sharpening her axe, which is already looking pretty damn sharp.
Hold on tight!
You try. You really do. The problem is, you tried to hold on tight, but at the same time you tried to drag that troll out of some buried instinct to try to preserve life right inside. You're weak and injured though, so all you end up doing is just flopping both of you a little to the side. And it's not coming down on the neck and clean slice. The troll's collarbone, morally wounding them instead of killing them outright. And now you know why they have not been begging for life. They don't have a tongue, so they can't beg. But they sure can yell and thrash and... Right. But God, so much blood is streaming everywhere. Jesus Christ, you're an idiot. Why couldn't you just commit? Now you commit a dying alien word and something else. Her, the work table, and most of the canvas lean against the wall. She rages.
I can't believe this! I let you in my hive, into my life. I was planning to let you into my pusher. I thought you were a refined sophisticate, but now I see you're just a Philistine.
She gives you a shove towards the elevator. Your ribs are screaming and it is bleeding troll. Explanation?
Forget it! I don't want to hear your excuses. Shahoot was right. If you want someone killed the right way, you have to kill them yourselves!
Uh-huh. Blood and failure. Or tail blood murder.
Yep. That seems about right. Do you want to try again?
Yeah. Next one.
Oh, it's not going to give us a second chance to actually befriend her?
That wasn't the friend meant.
I guess that was the... No?
No.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. I guess we're celebrating.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
Right. You failed to resist the urge.
Um...
You take by her tiny hands and twirl around the studio. Or you try to, you forget about your bruised ribs. You sure are doing that a lot. You let go of her and go careening into one of the tables, thankfully not the one covered in art supplies. You hit the corner and go down onto your already terrible sore ass. This is what you get for acting like a huge fucking tool, new friend.
Are you okay? Is that some sort of realistic rite of healing I've never heard of before?
You shrug. She leans down and picks you up in a bridal carry. Ooh.
Despite the fact that she's half your size.
It makes your ribs hurt. But what doesn't anyway these days? She lays down on the couch.
Are you sure you're okay? You look a little...
She trails off into nothing. She looks at your left arm, which has been draped over yourself awkwardly, to sort of try to hold your torso together.
That color.
At first you think she means the color of your skin, which is different than her light gray. Then you think what she means the truly fantastic buffet of bruises you got going on. But then you realize that in your prancing idiocy, you managed to scrape up the inside of your arm. Blood oozes.
Yeah, this is about what I expected to happen to befriend her.
She draws a finger through it. You're half expecting her to put it in her mouth, and for this to become a weird cannibal situation. Well, since you aren't the same species, it wouldn't really be cannibalism, but still, no thanks. She looks at your blood.
This color, I've never seen anything like it!
Is our blood colored that where?
We have mutant candy troll color blood. Humans have the same color blood that Carcat has.
So we're the only one on this planet that have red blood?
That's that red. Most of them are a burgundy. Most of the reds are a darker red.
Oh, I see.
That's why when she first met us, she said we have plenty of burgundy.
You like it?
She wasn't expecting it to be candy red.
Figure it. Line down the center. Side bent.
This is amazing!
What, red?
Not red. There's a million dirty little rusties swarming all over the city. I'm drowning in red. This is crimson.
Yeah.
It's incredible. You must be some sort of mutant. You're really lucky I found you instead of one of the drones.
Yeah. Lucky. You. Yes. Very lucky. The luckiest. Though your arm is healed and you're out of whatever doubtful whatever weird weather happens on this planet. Maybe she's right. Maybe you are lucky.
I mean, you would be dead on sight if one of the drones had found you, so...
You close your eyes, try to breathe, send yourself out. Really center yourself in your own body and all garbage.
Oh!
Then you open your eyes and whoa! You sure aren't center anymore. The fact you roll completely to your left if you try to get away from her, who is back and standing over you with a gigantic axe.
Watch out!
She grabs you, drags you back into the couch, and plants her head down on your solar complex, completely pinning you down.
You'll hurt yourself if you keep flapping around like a bleached blubber beast. You want to be friends, don't you?
But that axe.
You want to help me with my artistic aspirations, right?
But that axe. You get that she's trying to manipulate you. Just the tiniest little suspicion. It's possible she has recognized your intense craving for companionship and is trying to exploit it. You don't want to be suspicious of a new friend, but that is a pretty big axe.
I don't know what's got you so worried. I just wanted to show you my axe.
Yo, of course, makes sense. It's a really nice axe. You hold out your hand for it, but of course it is too heavy for you, and your hand are all sweaty, and you fumble it. Fumble the really sharp weapon. She tries to catch it before it's too late, and somehow it's all wiggly and struggle. You end up, like, cut. Very cut. Across both your wrists.
Oops.
Do I not have hands anymore? In fact, you don't think she could have even aimed even better if she's been trying.
Oh, dear.
Hard degree.
Don't struggle! You'll only hurt yourself more, silly. You don't want to do that, do you?
No, you definitely don't want to do that. Now after what Butterfingers you proved to be. She gets up to put the axe down, and you kind of lose track of her for a little. You're bleeding all over her couch, and everything around you starts to go shiny unreal. She comes back with a couple little jars that she uses to catch your blood. That's a great idea. You sure are making a mess. You wonder if they are specifically blood jars. They look like jam jars. Alien jam. Space jam.
Yes.
God, you love that movie. It has been so long since you've seen it. Definitely the best PG movie about basketball. Way better than the one with the dog and the clown. Here, bud.
Yeah.
Do they even have basketball here? You ask her. She just shambles around and you brushes your hair back through her head. She keeps smiling, saying comforting things. God, she's a good friend. Before too long, you do what is honestly a good damn shot you haven't done before now. You pass out. You come to, you plopped against the wall in a weird way that you won't even love even if you weren't an invalid.
Invalid.
Invalid. And both of your arms are jammed in a hole in the wall. The magical hole. The goalie hole of well-being. The magic splinter.
The sphincter.
You grunt and pull your arms back out. They're healed. And the cuts are just two fair lines. Away from the wall and immediately hit the ground. You may not be actively dying anymore, but you did just lose like half the blood in your body. Gosh, you're tired. A little giggle makes you turn around or roll over since you're still on the floor. You're probably not getting up anytime soon. It's fine. You met worse floors in your life. She is sitting with one of her easels, her hair pulled back beneath her scarf, and the little round glasses perched on her nose. A jar of your blood sits next to her, and as you watch, she dips a blushing.
I'm glad you're awake. I was a little worried I'd actually killed you back there.
She laughs, and you laugh along with her. It's very funny. Actually, everything's funny right now. Laugh. Laugh like you mean it. It's probably the blood loss. Yeah, that's what she's painting.
You, of course.
Figuratively or literally?
Yes. You inspired me.
Well, right now it looks like a bunch of wet squiggles and some lines, but you only just got started. She's warming up. She sits there on her stool, looking at her palette and chewing on her lip thoughtfully. She looks somewhat nervous.
Actually, I want to show you something. Something I've never shown anyone else.
Leaves from her stool and crosses the studio. You roll to the other side to keep her in your line of sight. You really hope she isn't getting another Space Jam jar. She turns around the canvases one by one. They're all blank except for one, which has a little weight. No, that's just a shadow. Every single one of them is blank. You aren't sure you understand. You asked her if they were just new canvases that she has not gotten a chance to paint yet. She sighs.
No, I've had them forever. Just not a real painter.
Shock.
There, I said it.
She buries her face in her hands, talking from between her fingers.
I'm really good at all of the other parts.
The murder parts. You're good at the murder parts and collecting the blood.
The materials in the studio. I even make my own paints. I just can never do the actual sitting down and doing the art part.
Oh man. Do you feel that?
Yeah. There's a difference between collecting arts. I'm convinced collecting art supplies and actually using the art supplies are two very separate hobbies.
I don't think she has any motivation, inspiration, vision when she sits down to paint.
That
Like,
might be the problem.
like painter block or something.
Artist block.
Artist block.
She's got real bad artist block.
It looks so despondent. You wish you could do something. But you really don't know that much about art, and you probably can't stand up yet. You tell her that she looks like she's moving in the right direction, at least. You don't even have a studio or brushes and stuff like that. Of course, you don't want to be a painter, but you leave that part out.
That's just it. I feel inspired for the first time ever. I think it has to do with your messed up, disgusting mutant blood.
First off, thank you. Second off,
Ow.
ouch.
There really is no other explanation.
She takes a deep breath at you, picking up one of your limp hands with hers. They're cold, like she's been pressing them to a glass window in winter.
Usually I just finish off my contributors quickly. I don't have time to deal with a bunch of injured low-bloods moaning around my studio. But I just couldn't use your blood up all at once. You're far too special for that.
Okay, I'm glorified art supplies.
Yes.
Sigh. You gaze at her, a mist has descended over your vision. And it isn't even the mist of imminent death.
I have to keep this precious blood safe. I think you might be my muse.
You will never escape.
And that one's complete.
Let's go through these again. You found out that it's... Marvis is here somewhere. He's right there.
Yeah, he's right there. Anyways, I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
We'll do the next one next.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.